Hello and welcome back to the FSS Football channel and today's match preview for the Manchester United versus PSG Champions League match. Now this game is absolutely vital for both clubs coming to the final straight of the group stage. Both teams need wins for different reasons. Manchester United, if we win the game, we are guaranteed top spot in the group and obviously qualification to the knockout rounds of the Champions League, while PSG need a win to guarantee their place in the the top two spots. Last time out, PSG drew 2-2 to Bordeaux. However, this was a very different side to what we're going to see in this one tonight. They heavily rotated in preparation for this match. However, just in general, PSG aren't in very good form. They lost to AS Monaco 3-2. Just about beat RB Leipzig in their last Champions League game. 1-0 thanks to a penalty in the 11th minute in a game which RB Leipzig largely dominated. And really, they were the team that deserved to win that game. Talking team news, PSG are largely going to be full strength. Keeper Keylor Navas is back and will be available for today. Unfortunately, left back Juan Bernat will be out, as is Julian Draxler. And despite both Pablo Sarabia and Mauro Icardi being on the bench for that Bordeaux draw, they have both been ruled out for this match. Now in this game, PSG will likely line up with a 4-3-3. The midfield usually consisting of Ander Herrera, Verratti, Gueye, or Danilo Pereira. Their front line will be Angel Di Maria, Kylian Mbappe and Neymar. However, Moise Kean could feature today. And at the heart of the defence, we're going to see most likely the club captain Marquinhos and Prince El Kimpembe. They're probably their two best centre-backs at the club, and they're going to be protecting most likely Keylor Navas in goal. Completing the back four, we're most likely going to see Layvin Kurzawa play at left-back because, obviously, as I mentioned, Juan Bernat has got an injury, and at right-back we'll probably see Florenzi. So, realistically, I'm expecting to see largely the same team that we played against in the first leg. Obviously, Manchester United most likely won't be able to play back five, and we won't be able to play the same team as we start talking about Manchester United team news, because Luke Shaw is still injured. He's been back in training this week. However, he hasn't been deemed fit enough to be able to start in this game, so he will be missing out. On a slightly more positive news, Anthony Martial is over his illness that kept him out of the Southampton game, meaning he will be fit and able to play in this game. Alex Telles and David De Gea both got injured and subsequently got substituted in the Southampton game. Both have also been deemed fit enough to play and are up for selection, which is vital, especially with Alex Telles, meaning because he's our only real left back. Obviously, Brandon Williams came on against Southampton. Brandon Williams isn't a left back, he's a right back. I'm happy that Telles is fit. David De Gea obviously injured himself trying to save that James Ward-Prowse free kick. Dean Henderson is a worthy replacement for De Gea, so I wouldn't be that concerned if De Gea was injured. But if De Gea is fit, he should be starting. He is our best goalkeeper at the end of the day. In more good news, Paul Pogba has been back in training and is fit to play if called upon. I don't think he should be played. I expect him to be on the bench minimum, and if we need him, bring him on. But I don't think he's going to be starting. I think Donny van der Beek deserves to be starting over him at the moment. Pogba hasn't had the greatest starts to the season. Donny van der Beek has looked fantastic in comparison. Now let's get on to team selection. So I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to play this team. As you can see, I've put Scott McTominay in there alongside Fred. No Donny van der Beek. Do I agree with this? Absolutely not. And we'll come to my team in a second. But I can just see, I think this is exactly the team we'll go for. Because Shaw's injured, I don't think we'll go to a 5 at the back. I think we will go 4. And I think it's going to be the same 4 as we always see. Obviously, like I say, David De Gea might not be picked because he might not be 100%. If he's not, then obviously Dean Henderson will come in. But I think David De Gea will be fit and should start. Back 4 is exactly the same as usual. Lindelof, Maguire, Telles and Wan-Bissaka. I'm happy with that. Would I like to see Axel Tuanzebe in there? Yes, because of how well he dealt with Mbappe and Neymar last time out against PSG. Do I think Maguire has the capabilities to do that well of a job? No, I don't. I just simply don't think he's quick enough. However, I hope he is. Like I said, I think Scott McTominay and Fred will play at DM. If McTominay isn't fit, I see Nemanja Matic coming in there. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to protect them two centre-backs, and we'll just sit deep and we're going to look to counter-attack. So I think he's going to start both McTominay and Fred, or McFred, if McTominay is fit. If he's not, then Matic comes in instead. Then going into the forward line, like I said, I don't think Donny van der Beek will start today. He was in the press conference today, which leads to believe he might be, but I don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will pick him. I think he'll go Martial on the left, Marcus Rashford out on the right, Bruno Fernandes through centre, just behind the man that saved us against Southampton, Edinson Cavani, as the number 9. Now, going into my team, I have the same back 4, partly because I've at this point, I'm fed up with saying I would want to start Tuanzebe when it's never going to happen. Midfield 4 of Matic, Fred, Donny van der Beek, and Bruno Fernandes. I've gone for a diamond. That's because we played it really well against Southampton, and I think he should remain. Then up top, I've gone for Edinson Cavani and Martial. Martial back. He should be up top for me. Cavani has a chance here to show what PSG are missing out when they decided they didn't want to keep him. Cavani will be fired up. Played fantastically against Southampton, so deserves to start. I have dropped Marcus Rashford. I don't think he's been great recently. I don't think he's been good enough. Martial deserves to be starting. Martial has had a better season. Despite what the goals say, performances-wise, I think Martial's had a better year than Marcus Rashford so far. And I think Martial is more of a team player and just suits this formation a bit more than Marcus Rashford does. And interestingly enough, I also have gone for the exact same team, apart from the 2 strikers that played and started against Southampton. And that's what I mean, consistency. Obviously, you can change plays here and there, like Cavani and Martial in for Greenwood and Rashford. That's fine, because that's not whole scale changes. That's just 2 players that will just come in and out for 2 players. That's not changing Fred into a defensive midfielder playing two DMs, or that's not taking place from key positions and moving them somewhere else. That's what we need. We need just a way of playing, and we swap player for player, not position for position. We just player for player. Rashford didn't play very well. Take him out. We can put Cavani in there. Greenwood didn't play very well. Take him out. We can put Martial in there, or vice versa. So that's the team I would start, and this is the sort of consistency we want. And if we get this kind of consistency, we'll start getting results. Now, I can't stress how important this game is. Manchester United get any point and we're through. Obviously, we have a big game against RB Leipzig next week. That could decide who tops the group if we don't win today. If we win today, we top the group no matter what. If we draw today, we're through. Then it's just about if we beat Leipzig, then we top the group. As long as we don't lose another game, we top the group. If we win tomorrow, we top the group. And if we lose to Leipzig and we lose to PSG, and obviously they both beat Istanbul, we're out. This proves how important that Istanbul game was, which we fucked around in. And it could potentially cost us qualification to the next round. Ideally, we want to beat PSG today and then draw with RB Leipzig, because that would then see PSG drop into the Europa League, which just makes the whole tournament as a whole a bit easier, because I do think PSG are a better team than RB Leipzig. Honestly, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got his job based on a magical night in Paris. He can make his job more stable with another magical night against the team from Paris, PSG, at Old Trafford. We win today. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer stamps his foot and authority at the club and be like, look, I'm the manager. We went for a bad spell at the start of the season, but we're back. And to be honest, I can see us doing it. This is exactly the type of game Manchester United play at their best. We saw it last year. We beat Manchester City 3 times. 3 times out of 4. Same with Chelsea. We turned up against the big teams. And I think we can do it again today. And if we do win today, obviously that puts us top. Well, keeps us top and means we're qualified in first place. Well then, Ollie Outers, some of them's going to have to start turning soon, aren't they? But I said about the Istanbul and West Brom game, they were lose-lose games for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because we win, we're expected to. We lose, that's embarrassing. PSG, for me, complete opposite. I don't think many people in general are expecting us to win today. So if we do, it would be like, oh well, we didn't expect to win. But if we win, then people are going to be very, very impressed, and people will start turning their opinions on Solskjaer to a positive aspect and positive view. And like I said, I do see Manchester United get something from this game. I think we are capable of winning it, plainly because of what we've done and what we've shown in the past of being able to beat these big teams. So I am going to go for a 2-2 draw in this one. Alright, if you did enjoy this match preview, please do hit that like button below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn that notification bell on so you don't miss the live watch along, which starts at 7:30 with kickoff at 8. Please also comment down below what you think the result's going to be and what you think of this Manchester United team right now and where you think will come in the Champions League group. Also, do be sure to check out my personal channel, which is more gaming and more in real life sort of stuff. down below. That's FSS 114. It's on the hat. And you know what? I'll see you next time. Peace.